Welcome to Intuitive Wisdom Tarot. I'm Jen and I'm so glad you're here. Today we're doing a waning moon energy check-in for water signs. This is the part of the lunar cycle that supports release, clearing, and emotional detox. The waning moon isn't about forcing change, it's about letting what's heavy fall away so you're not carrying it into the next cycle. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Tap like, consider subscribing, and leave me a comment. I love connecting with you. As we jump into this reading, I would like you to ask yourself, what am I ready to release? And what do I want to make space for? Let's get started. All right, we're going to start with a Wisdom of the Oracle card to get a general energy for this waning moon cycle. And really thinking, it's a little jumpy, really thinking about this last cycle. We had the full moon and we had an eclipse during the same time. So a lot of heavy emotions, a lot of big feels could have come up during this time. So this is a great time to release and clear and emotionally detox from those heavy emotions. All right, let's see what we are getting for water signs. Thank you. All that glitters. All right. So, this is really making me think of the cartoon DuckTales. Like Scrooge McDuck is swimming through all of these, and I remember him, that was a long time ago, but I remember him like swimming in there and he's like blowing out coins. So, but there's like a mask, right? All that glitters. There's some things that, that you might be hiding, or it could very well be it's not really what you think it is. All right, so let's see what our message is for all that glitters. We have the number 16. All right, let's see. All right, essential meanings. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing. The oracle message: it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status, or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, or a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them, and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all that glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? All right, so water signs, there's a big message coming through that it's time again to see past the superficial, right? What's just on the outside. It seems like there's a lot of things that you are wanting, and it seems very material, like materialistic, and there's nothing wrong with materialistic, but it's really like, what's the why and the reason behind it? So be clear on your purpose and your why as you go through this waning cycle. All right, let's get into tarot and see what we have for water signs. All right. Thank you. All right. First card out is the Eight of Cups. This is the energy you are embodying or needing to embody as we move in through this waning cycle. We then have the Page of Pentacles, which is the energy you are needing to release or the energy you are needing to clear. We also have the Queen of Swords, which is the energy to lean into. And advice from Spirit is the Empress. All right, so water signs. So there is a situation where you are learning information, right? There's some clarity that's coming through, and it may not have been what you thought it was, right? And so you have some choices, you have some things that you're going to be thinking about doing with this. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. This is the energy that's underneath it all. The Chariot is, again, a fast energy. So it is an energy of, again, wanting to move. There could very well be a relocation. It could be a relocation in your career, maybe a position. It could be your house. But there's movement, and there's just you, again, gaining information and knowing like there's something more out there. I want to experience more, right? I want to balance out. I want to try something new. This Chariot, this motorcycle rider, is leaving the city behind, the place that has been comfortable, and they have been confident, and they've been grounded, and they've gotten all of these things that has helped support their life. But now they're like, I want a new adventure, seeking more. So we're seeking something outside of that. So this is, again, card number 7. So there's this internal drive. When we think about the number 7, it's a spiritual, but it's an internal. So there's a draw. Something is calling you. Water signs. Ooh, that's interesting. Something's calling you, right? And it's not like you've really reflected and you go, okay, what I thought I wanted is not really what I want. Okay, I want something different. And so there's these internal nudges that are calling you. And so maybe that at this time, again, during this waning moon sign or waning moon time, that you are allowing some of that heavy stuff, that may have been accumulated during this journey, to fall away, so that you can listen to that inner nudge, that inner spark to say, I want to go this direction. Now, the energy you are embodying during this waning time is the 8 of Cups. Again, this is another card of movement. So this is really, again, empowering yourself, or having the strength and courage to say, I am missing something. There's something missing. Like, I have been in this space that I feel comfortable. It's paying the bills. It's putting food on the table. It is giving me the things that I need so I can buy those cars and I can have this certain status. But there's something else missing. And so the energy you are embodying during this time is this wanting to start a new adventure, right? And it's stripping away a lot of that stuff. So when we think about the Chariot is only moving with this magic wand, right? It's the same wand that the magician has, because if they need it, they will build it. This person is also moving on with just this backpack, the staff, and the clothes on their back, right? So there's this energy of you wanting to shed, wanting to let go of some materialistic things, because what you are seeking is more of an internal. There's a spiritual, there's a creativity, there is a mindset. There's these things that you are really yearning for and wanting to move forward with, but it's on a different path, right? You have been taken care of. You have done these things. You have these 8 cups that have brought you probably joy, probably sadness, right? We have all kinds of different emotions in these cups, but there's still something that you're yearning for and you're missing. And so during this waning time, it's about letting the heaviness, the stuff, and it could very well be material stuff, it could very well be emotional world, it could very well be mental world, to fall away, right? Because you aren't carrying it in your next cycle. And your next cycle is all about movement. Your next cycle is going on that adventure and trying and doing something new, whether it's in business, whether it's in your love life or your partnerships, whether it is in finances. It could be anything, place it where it resonates, but you are looking for new. You're looking for a way that you can be your most authentic self, and you are able to like go on this adventure, on this new thing. It's bringing in, like, I keep feeling like, oh, you know how like when you plan a vacation and it's like months or even a year away, it's a motivator. It's a way to go, oh, I'm so excited because when this happens, I'm going to be able to do that. So you're wanting to pay those payments, like if it's a cruise, or you're wanting to save up that money, or you're wanting to say, okay, this is when you start that itinerary and you go, okay, this is what I'm going to, I want to wear this and I need to buy these new things. You start really planning that. And this is what I'm getting off of this energy, right? You're in this energy where you're like, I'm going after something new, something that's authentically drawing me close, right? And so you're in that energy of like this elevated excitedness for the new and the unknown that's going to come from that. Now, the energy you are releasing is the Page of Pentacles. And this is like, this page also has this backpack. This page is ready to take on the world with just this small stuff. So again, there's a big energy of just releasing that which no longer serves you. It could be stuff. And when we're looking at Pentacles, Pentacles is earthbound. So it could very well be, you might have too much junk around your house. And I mean, it's not junk. I mean, because sometimes it's stuff that we were like, I'm holding on to this because I'm going to do something with it. In fact, I'm going to just, in my studio, it's an art studio as well. And I have things that I have collected for years and years and years because I'm like, oh, I'm going to create something out of this. But life happens, things happen, my things shift, my ideas are no longer that's what I wanted to create, and it's not a problem. But now I have all of these things that are on these shelves that I'm like, I gotta clean this stuff out. And so this is kind of the same energy that I'm feeling for you water signs. It's time to clean out, because your past cycles, your past experiences have created a different you. Like, now you have different wants and desires. What you once thought you wanted and made you happy, right, no longer makes you happy anymore. So it's time to shed that stuff in the material world. But this also could be spiritual. Some of you are really seeking a new either spiritual practice or something that's going to make your soul sing, right? And maybe something that has more depth. Water signs, you're deep, right? You are deep feelers, you're intuitive. There's a lot of depth to you, and it feels like, again, you've been living in this world, in your reality, caring for the people you need to care for, working the job you need to work so that you can feed your kids and you can do the things. You have the stuff, right? You have a nice vehicle and you have a home and you have all of those things. But there's this, I feel very superficial on that, right? There's a depth. There is a new path when it comes to you wanting, right? I want something that's a little deeper, that has more sustenance to it, that is going to help satiate my my desire, my drive, what is missing right? So this is time, it's time to shed anything, whether it's energetic or energetically, mentally, physically, anything that no longer needs to be on this next cycle. Let it fall away. It could be, I'm cleaning out, okay? In the northern hemisphere, we're getting into spring, right? And in the southern hemisphere, we are getting into fall. It's like spring cleaning. I'm getting rid of all of this stuff that I've, like this fur that's kept me warm. I no longer need it anymore. In the southern hemisphere, it's shedding leaves. Like fall is a time when trees start to shed what no longer serves them. So when we're moving into these equinoxes, we're moving into the space that it is time to shed what we no longer need. And we are ending our Pisces season, which is the end of our zodiac year, our astrological year, and now we're shifting into Aries, and we're going to be doing that pretty soon. So this is a great time, especially with this waning moon. Those heavy feelings that may have come up, right? Or maybe you had an avalanche of magazines because you've had them piled up, and that avalanche fell over and it squished your toe. That is the sign that says it's time to clean that stuff out, because it's not for you on this next cycle. Now, the energy you need to lean into is the Queen of Swords. And there's two things coming through with this. One, this could very well be you embodying this energy, saying there is clear, my pathway is clear. Like I know exactly where I'm going. These clouds have shifted, they've moved. I am now at a perspective where I have gained clarity. Again, I'm releasing those things that do not serve me. I'm cutting those energetic cords. I mean, she's ready to go. She has that sword upright. Swords are beautiful tools to be able to cut those energetic cords. Being able to cut out the things that no longer serve us. Being able to communicate exactly where you want. This could very well be, it is time for you to have a conversation. And you have this clarity on how you're going to speak it, right? And you have processed through the emotions that you have needed to, and you're not going to let that get in the way, because this conversation is very important. It could be with somebody, it could be with a business, or maybe a place of employment. It could be with a financial advisor. It could be, place it where it resonates, but there could very well be a very important conversation, because you have clarity now, and it is time for you to do that. Now, second, it could very well be there's somebody who's coming in that is embodying the Queen of Swords energy. So this could very well be somebody that is teaching you a thing or two. This could very well be somebody that needs to come in and have a conversation with you, right? This could be, I am meeting with a travel advisor, right? Or I'm meeting with a realtor, or I'm meeting with a financial advisor so that I can do the things. I can move, or I can set up what's my next adventure. I'm traveling. Maybe I want to go on an adventure and gain some more perspective. So I'm meeting with somebody that is going to give me that energy, or give me the information I need so that I can continue walking forward, wanting to really obtain that depth, right? And this could very well be a conversation you're needing to have with yourself. For some of you who, again, you're doing the things, you're living the life and the dream, but you could be not taking ownership on things that need to be taken, right? And so it could very well be a conversation you're having with yourself, right? I need this for me. I need to do this because it's something that this is the time. This is what I need to do. And again, it could be the words that you're speaking to yourself about this. Some of you could be very harsh on yourself. I can't believe, maybe you have gone to school and you have just finished paying your loans, and now you're like, I can't believe I'm not happy in this position anymore. I mean, I've worked so hard for it. It's okay, because you're not the same person you were when you were doing that. So be kind with yourself, right? Don't be so harsh, but have a conversation with yourself and allow yourself to be okay with that. Now, advice from Spirit is the Empress, right? This is love and beauty and fulfillment and abundance. I mean, this is the good life. And this is being fulfilled emotionally, being fulfilled environmentally, being fulfilled passionately, creatively, being fulfilled in all aspects. And because there's something missing, the universe is coming in saying, you are worthy of being fulfilled in all those areas. If it's that emotional fulfillment, so again, having that conversation with yourself, maybe you have some harsh words because you're like, but I've worked so hard for this, and I mean, it's something that I've always wanted. It's okay. It's okay to have a fulfillment in something else, right? So have grace with yourself. Look at all of the abundance, look at all of those things. And this is not a superficial, like this is a very superficial. So you could very well be like these things that you've wanted and have attained. It's not giving you what you want. It's not giving that fulfillment. So seek what you need to fulfill, whatever that might be, right? It could be in any one of those areas. So seek that. But she also is somebody that she doesn't chase after that, right? So she is one that authentically knows who she is. She authentically knows, I'm going to emanate, and I know, and I have faith, and I trust that the universe is going to give me exactly what I need. And so that's what you are to do right now, right? Find out what it is that you aren't fulfilled in, and then emanate. You are manifesting, you're building that, so that, again, building the things that are going to fulfill you. And it could very well, she is, like when we think about the Empress, she's pregnant. So she's birthing, she's starting a new world. She's bringing in new thoughts, new ideas. She's birthing new empires. You could very well be thinking about starting your own business, thinking about building your own thing that you're going to be investing your time in. And that is also going to be fulfilling. And that is what the universe is saying. Like, this is your advice. See what that is. If there is something that is lacking, right? Find what that is and fulfill it. You are worthy and you are needing to have this. All right, water signs, we're going to end our read with a way to cultivate calm and to cultivate you releasing and clearing during this waning time. So let's see what advice we have from Spirit on cultivating calm. All right, thank you. And we are getting for you, take a short break. When things are starting to get too much, take a short break away from whatever's going on. You may see things differently when you return. And this very well could be where you are saying, I keep getting that conversation in your head. I can't believe I don't want to do this anymore. It's okay. Take a break. Maybe you don't know what you want to do. Take a break. Do something different. Get your mind off of that. If you are not quite sure what's missing and you want to seek deeper depth experiences, take a break. do something different, because answers come, clarity comes when we are, again, shifting our mindset to something different, right? Because we're not focused on that anymore. And it opens up the room for answers and for those nudges to come through to know exactly where you need to go. So during this waning cycle, water signs, take a break for clarity. All right, water signs, that's what I have for you. Please drop me a comment. Let me know if there's anything I can send some feel-good vibes your way. With much appreciation and much love. Until next time, be well. Bye-bye.